Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Porsche series on Project Cars 2. This is round 3, race 3 from Road America and the Porsche 935. Let's take you through the grid for this one then. So we have Stevie on pole position on the left, on the right there. Then it's Video alongside. On the camera's gone funny. There we go. So Stevie and Video on the front row. Now they are not teammates, even though they're running the same number. Video there, as he was supposed to pick a different number, but unfortunately landed the 43. So they're not teammates, but Stevie's on the front row with Video. Bidster and Pash next in the number 30 cars. Then it is Neil and TY. And they are teammates, I can confirm in this. So Neil and TY, part of Team Neilty, 5th and 6th. And then we have Bradders and Blakeney at the back. And so there we go. That's the order for this one. So let's get on with the race then. Ready for the start here, looking at Video. Oh, he's moved already. Video, massive jump start as everyone else gets away. But Video is just off like a shot. And he's completely jumped the start. And there's Pash going into the wall on the inside there. He's going down towards the first corner. Looking at Pash, Bradders brakes. Oh, he's hit Neil. And Pash hits Neil as well. And TY runs wide. 4 off at the first corner. Neil's gone off somewhere around here as well. There's Neil. Sorry, Neil's off as well. And then down to the bottom of the hill. Oh, Bidster's sliding off as well. Bidster's sliding off at turn 2. So it's all happening and we've only been going about 20 seconds. Incredible as we go out of turn 2. Video and Stevie near the front. Video and Stevie have got away, even though Video, remember, with the jump start, so he will have to sort of take a drive-through penalty, whether he takes it this lap or the next lap, but he would imagine he'd take it now. He's letting Stevie go, so very gentlemanly move there, even though they are not teammates, but gentlemanly lets him go there. As we go out of the corner, as in the background, we've got 2 cars. Oh, Pash is off. Pash is off, he's on the grass, gone wide at the top of the hill, and Blakeney and Bidster, his teammate, go through as well. So Bidster then now behind Blakeney down the hill. Blakeney there in the number 1 car, in the white car, so in the 78 model. Bidster and Pash in the 78-81 model. Just a little bit of a rear wing difference, but the performance is completely identical. Through the corner, Bidster sliding his way through the corner there, right behind Blake. Completely different driving styles here as we go out of the corner. Oh, Blakeney hitting a load of grass, but Bidster up the inside. TY's on the grass as well. Into the corner. Bidster turns in nicely through there, and he's gonna pass TY as well. TY's gone on the grass, and there he goes. He rejoins. Oh, Bidster's on the grass there as well. Oh, using up all the room he can. Onto the brakes, into the corner. Bidster goes through into 3rd, and he's off on the power now. TY, Blakeney, and Pash all close together. TY a bit slower out the corner. As we go out onto towards the last corner and then onto the start-finish straight. TY in the red and blue car there. Blakeney looking up the inside. TY a bit wide. Oh, Video's off. Video's race goes from bad to worse. Jump start, and now he's spun the car at the last corner. So round he goes, and Video is off, and he'll probably take his drive-through now to get it over and done with. So very unlucky for him. But Stevie's out front there in the number 43 car. He's out front. Bidster is in 2nd. There he goes in 2nd. TY is in 3rd. There he is in 3rd. And then we've got Blake and Pash very close behind. Pash all over the back of Blakeney down the hill. Looking left, looking right. Just having to try and work Blakeney's mirrors a bit. Just to make him look and try and put him off guard. But there's no way through for Pash. And he settles behind Blake. Meanwhile, Video still taking his drive through. One hell of a long pit lane here at Road America. And that's the punishment for making a jump start. Neil Farmack is right behind Bradders as well, so they're close going down towards the bottom of the hill. Pash and Blakeney are already there, and Blake gets through nicely. Oh, Bradders gets hit by Neil up the back end, and luckily Neil backs off and lets him go. He's getting a bit carried away under brakes there. As Blake's gone off and Pash has gone through. Pash is up to 4th now, and up front we've got Bidster in the lead. Stevie, has he gone off? He must have. He must have gone off, Stevie, so Bidster takes the lead. So we'll just get some replays in now of all that first lap action and just what happened there with the lead swap. Okay, here's a replay of the start on board with TY then. So we've got Pash in front of us, he just clips the wall there. We go to the left of him. We've got Neil Farmack on the grass, then we've got Bradders on the inside, and then Bradders outbrakes himself, hits Neil, and then Pash follows the rest, and TY runs wide. Then as he rejoins, just slight contact with Blakeney, but all's well that ends up. Okay, now let's have a look at what happened to Video for him to lose second place. He goes into the last corner way too fast, clips the grass and round it goes and faces backwards in the gravel. Okay, here's a replay about Stevie lost the lead then, so see he catches the curb under braking and slides straight sideways, just about avoids the wall, so about as close to the wall as you can get. And then up here we go, under the bridge. So we just go under the bridge nicely through there, and then we go out of this corner. This is where he made his major mistake, going through here into the corner, over the curb, then just loses the rear end. Rear end goes round and then it just ricochets off the wall, and he's lost speed. And he keeps on the grass because Bidster's coming down sensibly and then rejoins. So that's what happened to Stevie. As we come back from that, Stevie is now back into second, Bidster in the lead, TY in third, and you can see how close he is behind. He's closing up on Stevie here, getting on the move as Bidster loses control. Wow, Bidster really pushing hard. And TY in the background using a bit of the grass as well. He's pushing hard as well in third place into the right-hander. Oh, TY's lost it under brakes and he's spun right in front of our camera. Round he goes. Pash goes through. Blake goes through. Neil is going to try and go through as well. And TY is recovering around here somewhere. There he is. Recovers in 6th place. So TY down to 6th. And Bradders almost in sight. And meanwhile at the front, Stevie and Bidster have got past each other. Oh, Stevie's past Bidster. So we've swapped back. Bidster must have made a mistake. Quick replay. Okay, here's the replay of what happened to Bidster then on lap 2 when he lost the lead. The last corner just slides the car, rear end just snaps out under braking, and then he goes a bit wider. Stevie goes through on the inside to take the lead. As we come back from that, Bidster right behind Stevie down the straight then. Will he ever go into the first corner? No, he's not. He's going to brake early and not risk it into the first corner. There's plenty of other chances around this circuit. As we go on the power, unleash all 800 horsepower of this Porsche. Yes, 800 horsepower. Lots of it, all through the rear wheels and twin turbos to boot as well. So lots of power, and it comes in at once as Bidster gets a good run out of turn 2. And he's pulling alongside Stevie. As we go down the straight, side by side for the lead. Bidster gets through on the run alone. And down into the 90-degree left, braking, defending the inside. Not giving Stevie a hope in hell to get through, and keeps hold of the lead. So good move there from Bidster. As we look at Neil and Blake. Oh, Blake bangs side into the side of Neil, and Neil says thank you very much, Lee. I will take that back, and straight through into 4th place. Blake back now in 5th. Oh, meanwhile TY spun round again. TY's not having a good time in this car at all. Bradders goes through into 6th place. Back to the leaders. Bidster coming towards the big right-hander. Sliding his way through there, mixture of throttle, brake and everything, just sliding the car through. Look at that, sliding the car through, car control or what? And then Stevie behind, much more the smoother approach, but Bidster definitely been trying hard and trying a bit of flamboyance as well as they go through the fast right-hander. Both cars through there, nice and steadily. Neil Farmack trying to catch up to Pash in 3rd. So Pash being caught slowly by Neil Farmack as Blakeney goes off onto the weeds in the background. So starts doing a bit of weeding and still keeps in 5th. Bradders 6 seconds behind as now Blake catches the grass again. Hard braking into the right-hander and through there nice and safely to go towards the last few corners. Oh, Bidster slides his way out the last corner. He's lost it. Oh, just keeps holding the car as Stevie runs wide himself in the background. So all just shows you people pushing hard here. Pash has got Neil all over the back of him now. Really close gap here between these two. As we go up and over the timing line, up and over the start, across the timing line. Lap 4 now, out of 7. And with 7 laps around here, it is a bigger circuit. Let's have a look back at TY and Bradders. Bradders has run wide, or Bradders has had an off, and TY goes through, but TY's off into the wall. He just gets hooked up on power too early, and TY goes off into the wall. So TY looks like he's having more of those controller problems. Meanwhile, Pash. 2nd place for Pash. Neil is in 3rd. Oh, Bidster's gone back down to 4th. Bidster's had an off. I just realised. I just thought, who's missing? It's Bidster. Bidster's the one that's missing. He's gone back down to 4th. He's had an off because look at the damage on the front of the car. So Bidster goes off. Oh, Stevie's off there as well. Stevie's off. Oh, so it's all happened in the space of half a lap. Stevie's gone off and Bidster, and Pash is the new person in the lead. Pash leads the race from Neil Farmack, from Bidster, Blakeney and Stevie. Replay on the action. Okay, here's the replay what happened to Bidster on lap 4. So into turn 1, into the corner, slides the car out, and then Love just hits the curb on the inside. Gathers too much curb, the back end goes round, and Bidster into the wall. Rare mistake from Bidster. Then he gets the car turned around again and gets going, but his teammates passed him. And as he rejoins down the hill, you'll see Neil Farmack passes him as well. And now here's the replay what happened to Stevie. So we're coming towards the end of the straight, into the braking zone, and he's going way too fast under brakes. Tries to stop the car, and then the rear locks up, and then he ends up going into the wall as he's trying to correct the car. Reverses just as Pash is coming towards him. He sees the cars, luckily. Then he manages to get it turned round. Just about hits the wall again. Blakeney goes through, and we rejoin back in 5th place. So as we come back from that, Pash in the lead, Neil in 2nd. Well, that's a load of grass. There we are. Neil in 2nd. He's got a very feisty Bidster behind him after the mistake he made. So Bidster then behind Neil, probably pushing too hard. And then Blakeney and Stevie further back. Blakeney in 4th. Stevie in the white car behind in 5th. We've got Bradders and TY quite close as well. Bradders up there, and then TY trying to catch up to him. But if you look back to the 2nd place battle, Neil and Bidster. Bidster catching up to Neil here, trying to push on. Oh, on the curb, on the grass, losing control. He's just overdriving that car. Completely overdriving the car. Just needs to take a step back and just chill out a little bit and just try and go for the smoother approach. But Bidster just getting a bit fired up there, pushing hard. But Neil now actually catching Pash. Pash must have made a tiny error through that little bit of track there. And into the last corner we go. And nicely through there for both. Gently on power, out of the corner. Here we go, onto the straight, up and over the top. We've got Stevie and Blake quite close together as well. Will Stevie get a good run out the corner? I think he is. He's pulling on to the left. Blakeney goes to the right. Side by side over the top, and Stevie just goes straight through because he must have gear changed a bit earlier to get the torque after the hill. Neil Farmack and Pash still nose to tail as they go down towards turn 2. Pash in the lead. Bids to his teammate in 3rd, and Neil Farmack in the middle of him for Team Neil Tit. So Neil TY on the same team, Neil Tit in 2nd and 7th, and Team Donington in 1st and 3rd at the moment, with Pash the leader. Bidster in 3rd. We've got Stevie and Bradders another team as well. They are Team 2 Fast 1 Furious, and those are 4th and 6th as Neil looks for a way past Pash, but Pash a bit slower up there. Oh, he's lost it! Pash has lost the rear end of the car. Has he held it? No, he has, but he's lost the lead to Neil, and his teammate goes through as well. Bidster goes through on Pash, just about slashed in front of him, so Pash was probably waving him through there, saying, go on, get on with it then. Let's see if Bidster can catch Neil now. As we go through the corner, watching Pash. No damage to the car, but just went a touch wide, and that's all it takes as Bidster's teammate. Look at the two different lines. Bidster rally crossing his way through there. A bit of a rally technique going through. But then Pash a lot more smoother. That'll be a lot kinder to his tyres, and his tyres won't overheat as much. Whereas I would not want to be Bidster's rear tyres right now. Bidster's rear tyres must be absolutely just... No, I'm surprised there's no steam coming off them, put it that way. But Bidster through. Video's making up time. TY's gone backwards, and Video's making up time here. He's in 7th, and he's trying to challenge Bradders for 6th. So through the bottom of the hill, Bradders, he's not got as much pace as Video here. Video's got some good pace as we break into the downhill section. Trying to do all he can. Oh, Neil and Bidster! Was the contact there? Bidster had to slow up, and Pash goes through. I don't know whether there was contact. We'll get a replay. Okay, here's a replay what happened between Bidster and Neil on lap 5. So going into the last corner, Neil's a bit slow there. Bidster's up the inside, just slides the car, but then Neil comes across like he's not seen him, and there's contact on the inside, which leaves Bidster going back down the field. As we come back from that, Neil over the timing line, then in the lead. Pash 2nd now, Bidster down a 3rd. Not Bidster's race so far this. You can't retain the lead as Stevie goes through in 4th across the line. Then we've got Blakeney in 5th. And then we've got Bradders and Video. Oh, Bradders goes wide, and Video has to go onto the grass to avoid him. Down side by side to the bottom. Bradders moves across. Defensive line for Bradders. Good defence work there from Bradders. Got to give hats off to him, but he defends. He runs wide, and Video tags him. They both spin round. Absolutely spinning round in unison. Remember, they're not. I know they're number 43 each, but they're not teammates. But Video gets going, and Bradders then recovers. Why is Video waiting? It wasn't his fault. He should just get going. Unless he's got to give the position back because it's in the game. But, yeah, that was... Well, that was a bit of a half and half, really. Brad has made the mistake. Video couldn't really go anywhere. So, I don't know why he waited for him. But still, straight through goes Bradders. And the battle continues with TY joining on the back. Meanwhile, at the front, Neil in the lead. Bidster is second, but can't do much about Neil at the minute. Neil doing a good pace here as Bidster slides through and tries to get going out the corner. Here's Neil. Let's watch Neil round this corner. Look at that. A bit of understeer. Quite a lot of understeer, in fact. And even more understeer and through the corner. Nicely exited there by Neil as Bidster comes through as well. Now into the fast right-hander. Neil goes through. No troubles for Neil. Bit of understeer for Bidster, but he's okay. Nicely through there. Meanwhile, back to Video and Bradders. Video alongside Bradders now. They're side by side down the straight, but Bradders is just edging ahead, I think. Yes, Bradders just edges ahead of Video, so he must have missed a gear or something as Bradders goes ahead into the braking point. So braking down into the left-hander, and Bradders nicely gets the car stopped into there. Bradders is improving race by race. It's really good to see the progress of him. He's in a very hard car and he's doing a very good job. So, not really the most confident of people when it comes to the harder cars to drive, like the older, more powerful cars, but hats off to him in this one. He's doing a fantastic job. So, well done to Bradders. As we go down the hill, Video looking for an opportunity on the inside. Bradders moves across to defend, which is every right to. Good defensive work here by Bradders. Just showing one of LPB Racing's best how it's done. As Video, nice as we know, Video now is got some good pace underneath in the American. His home event as well. And he'll want to try and do the best job he can. So go and tear him a new one, Video. As we go and look. Let's have a look. Oh, Bradders is off! Oh, Bradders is off! Oh, he's in the wall just after praising him. He goes into the wall and Video just gets an open invitation to take 6th place. Meanwhile at the front, Neil is 1 second ahead of Bidster. It was 1.5, so that's come down. Bidster trying to edge the gap down a little bit. You see the last lap times, 2:07.8 for Neil and an 07.3 for Bidster. So Bidster half a second faster that last time round, and he's right on the back of him now. Oh, is he going to look for the inside down the hill? Just has a little look, just trying to put Neil off. And then out of the corner, slide. Then we're going to slide his way through here. Will it be understeer or oversteer? For Neil it's understeer, and for Bidster it's a mix of both. Down through the corner, now it's oversteer for Bidster, getting the power on. Out of the corner, let's see if he can go for the... He's not going to go for the inside through the kink. Wise stuff. He's got a lot of turbulent air though in front of him. He just avoids running wide. Out of the corner, down towards the right-hander at the end. We are on the last lap of the race, by the way, if anyone's not noticed, because I've only just noticed because I'm that hooked into the action. But last lap of the race, Neil Farmack versus Bidster through the second to last, well, third to last corner really. Bidster gets on the power very early. Last ditch effort now. He's right behind him. In towards the last corner. He's going to have to go for the inside or try and get a run out of the corner. Neil defends the inside. Will Bidster go for the cutback? Yes, he is. He's going for the cutback. And Neil comes across on the power. And Bidster only just holds onto the car. Neil comes across under power. And Neil wins the race. But it was a bit of a cheeky move. But Neil wins the race from Bidster in second place. We'll let you gather your own thoughts on that incident. Pash in third. Fourth for Stevie. Yeah, he got across the line in fourth, but good finish there between Neil and Bidster. Close, but you've got to call it a bit controversial in one way. But leave your thoughts in the comments down below. As Blakeney comes to the line out the last corner and up towards the line. 5th place is going to go the way of Blakeney 7. Up the hill, power on, let it sing. Straight over the line for 5th place goes Blakeney. Well done to him. Bradders is in 6th at the minute, and Video's gone back down to 7th, so Video not having a good race here one bit. So let's have a look at Video. There he is further back. He's a tiny bit of damage on the side of his car, but it looks okay, so he must have just been a little off. And there's TY right at the back, so he's got to come towards the line, but an awful race for TY. It's not the kind of race he wants, but Bradders up towards the line. I'm just sticking with this, guys, because obviously you never know if someone goes off towards the end. We don't know, but Bradders into the last corner, and it's going to be a well-deserved 6th place for Bradders in this. Nice and gently out of the last corner, And up towards the line for Bradders, 1991. Up and over the top. Bradders takes 6th place. Well done to Bradders after a good race. Video, a very disappointed race for him. Drive through a penalty and couldn't get past Bradders. 7th place is going to go the way of Video, Edeb. And then it's going to be 8th place for TY. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now. Okay guys, here's the results of that then. So Neil Farmack takes a bit of a controversial win there in 1st place, and it's 2nd place for a very angry bidster. 3rd is Pash, good position for him. 4th is Stevie. 5th is Blakeney. Bradders grabs 6th place. 7th for a very unlucky Video with the drive-through, etc. And TY rounds off the 8. So as we come back from that, your winner is Neil Farmack there in the red and blue Porsche. Obviously, make of it what you will. The run out the last corner where they made contact. So leave your thoughts and comments below. And we will see you guys next time for race 4 here at Road America. And the sun will be slightly in our eyes. So we'll see you for that one, guys. Take care.